They say they can't. I know, cause I'm way on top of my flow, and she has nothing that's inside, so I'm out the window.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy J-Rob back at it again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the NBA's best three-point shooter that you don't know about. But before we even get into all that, if you have seen my recent videos, you know that I've been rebranding this channel, and I would much appreciate if you could click the notification bell and subscribe. That's the best way to find my videos. You know, usually a channel that goes through a drastic change, and then they see a dip of views, their videos don't always get into the sub boxes like they used to. So if you do truly want to see my content, I would highly advise for you to click the notification. So the best three-point shooter in the NBA right now is not Steph Curry. It's not Seth Curry. It's not even James Harden. It's Joe Harris. Now, if you don't know Joe Harris was born in Chelan, Washington, and Harris was always drawn to basketball even at an early age. At just 4 years old, he would attend his father's basketball practices as his father was a coach, Joe Harris Sr. Even in high school, Joe Harris Sr. was Joe Harris's coach. And Harris would become even more dedicated to the game, as shooting 1,000 shots a day would become one of his goals. Rated as a 3-star prospect out of high school, Joe Harris would eventually attend the University of Virginia. Primarily a three-point shooter his freshman year, he shot 2 more threes a game than 2-point attempts, but his percentage from 3 was still 42%, which is really good in my eyes. The years following, he'd become more of a balanced player, getting to the line more often and even getting more assists. And he would finalize his college career as his 3-point percentage would be 40% clip. Fun fact, his free throw percentage got progressively worse in college, reaching 64% his senior year. And after getting picked in the second round of the 2014 draft, he saw limited time with the Cavs his first 2 years. In 2016, he signed with the Brooklyn Nets, and that's when I believe his career took off for the better. His first year with the Nets was solid, posting 8 points per game on 42% from the field and 38% from 3. His production drastically improved the next year as he saw more playing time the following year, and he averaged 10 points a game on 49% from the field and 42% from 3. But this year, Joe Harris is averaging 13 points a game on 50% shoot from the field and an amazing 48% from 3. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, or you probably looked it up, the highest percentages in a season, they're better than 48%. And you're right, the highest 3-point percentage in a season is, I believe, 53% by Kyle Korver. But the 3 leaders in 3-point percentage in a season all shot over 50%, yes, but they only shot 2 to 3 threes a game, whereas Joe Harris is shooting 5 threes a game. And the only player to shoot more than 5 threes a game and still average a better percentage than Joe Harris is this season is Kyle Korver. And he did that in the 2014-2015 season, I believe. That's the year he went to the All-Star game. So, and Kyle Korver was shooting a great percentage, 49% on 6 threes. So everybody's probably wondering, can Joe Harris actually keep this up? And I believe he can. I mean, he has good mechanics. He's getting better every season. The more playing time he gets, the more he's showing that he's a capable player, not just a shooter, a player. Because Joe Harris, he's not primarily a 3-point shooter. He's not a specialist, because he gets like the same amount of 2-pointers as he does 3-pointers in the NBA. He can handle the ball pretty well. He can distribute. He could get to the rim and get fouls called, draw fouls. So he's more of an all-around player, as some people give him credit for. But nonetheless, he is a absolute sharpshooter this season. He's leading the league in 3-point percentage. Now, yes, he's not leading the league in total threes, and one could make the argument, well, if he was shooting more threes, would his percentage be that high? Maybe not. But that's not the argument here. The argument is, when he's shooting the threes, he is the most efficient at it. And that's just facts. And I just think he can keep this up, and he might have a historic season. while shooting threes this year. Now, that's about it. That's about all I have for y'all today. I just wanted to share this with y'all because I felt Joe Harris, he's putting up a great performance this year, and it's just not talked about as much as I think it should be. And another fun fact is that Joe Harris's free throw percentage has also gotten better in the NBA. I think he's shooting at like an 84% clip right now, and that's great because in college, his senior year, he was shooting 64%. But yeah, props to Joe Harris, props to the Brooklyn Nets. They're doing pretty damn good this year. And as always, this has been another J-Rob video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.
Hella boys say, hella boys say, hella boys, hella boys say, hella boys say, hella boys, hella boys say, hella boys say, hella boys.